May I come in?
Yep.
Hi, I'm Megan. I'll be your student physical therapist assistant. How are you doing today?
Good.
Good. Before we get started, can I have your name and date of birth?
My name is Conrad Torres, and my date of birth is June 17th, 1994.
All right, Mr. Torres. So I see that you got a posterior total hip arthroplasty yesterday. How are you feeling today?
Feeling good.
Do you have any pain anywhere?
Just a little in the head.
Okay. If you could rate it from 1 to 10, what would you rate it?
Maybe like a 5, 4 or 5.
Okay. So before we get started with some exercises that I'll put you through, I just want to go over your hip precautions. So with the posterior hip, that means they went through kind of like the back and like side area of your hip. You have 3 hip precautions. So the first one is no bending or bringing your legs up past 90 degrees. So at the hip, you want to try to avoid that. No crossing your legs, so either at the ankles or at the knees, you want to avoid that. And then no pointing your toes inward, which we call pigeon toe. So can you repeat those 3 back to me?
No bending at the hip, past 90 degrees, raising your legs past 90 degrees. No crossing your legs at the feet or at the knees. And no pigeon toeing your feet.
Correct. Okay, so I'm going to put you through 3 kind of circulatory exercises that we usually do right after surgery. So you had your right total hip replacement, so I'll show you on that side. The first one, they're called ankle pumps. So you're going to think of bringing your toes towards you and then push down like a gas pedal, okay? Up and back. We'll go through 10 of those. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Perfect. How does that feel?
Good.
Good. So the next one, we're going to kind of move up the chain. These are called quad sets. So you're going to think of pressing that knee down into the bed and tightening that thigh muscle. We're going to hold for about 5 seconds. I'm going to put my hand here to make sure you're doing it correctly first. So push down into my hand. Hold 5. Hold 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. We'll get through 10 of those, okay? So that was 1. You're doing good. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You want to make sure you're breathing. 8, 9, and 10. Perfect. So the last one, we're going to go even higher up. This one you might feel a little bit more discomfort just because it is kind of in that hip region. So these are called glute sets. So we're going to tighten your bottom muscles. Think of kind of squeezing a penny in between your bottom. And you're going to hold for about 5. Make sure you don't hold your breath, okay? I'm just going to place my hand right here to make sure you're doing it correctly. Tighten and relax. Hold for about 5. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Perfect. We're going to get through 10 of those. Make sure you're breathing in through your nose, out through your mouth. And 10. Relax all the way. How did that feel?
Good.
How's your pain after we went through those exercises?
It still hurts a bit, but it's feeling better.
Okay. So do you remember those 3 hip precautions that we went over?
Yep.
Can you name them back to me?
No bending at the hip past 90 degrees. Crossing your legs, or internal rotation of the feet.
Okay, perfect. Do you have any questions for me? All
Nope.
right, well, thank you for working with me.